So about 7 years into Hub City's existence, I felt like our church plant was stuck and I wasn't sure what was next. And so we started this revisioning process, and it was in that I got connected with James Nugent.
Oak Grove was one of those churches going through that revisioning process. Like a lot of our churches in the state, that they have faithful saints that continue to come and continue to give, but they're not engaged in the community with the gospel anymore.
So we met at Bella Latte Coffee Shop, and at the end of our coffee, James said, our church just voted to merge with another church in Spartanburg. Do you know anybody that would be interested?
But I knew this was Oak Grove's last chance to find a merger option.
So I decided to bring some other leaders from our church on board and said, hey, here's the situation, here's what we've been asked to pray about. Would you pray about it with me? And all three of those people that I asked to pray said, you know what, we need to move forward and take the next step.
As many people that were resisting, there were probably twice as many people that really wanted it and wanted to move forward with it. The way that things have been going at Hub City, it was a no-brainer. It just felt like God kind of put it in front of us and said, here's what you guys are going to do, and we stepped in and did it. The services are very live. The congregation here is bigger than it has been in a very long time. I don't remember the exact numbers, but we had 70 people at Hub City, and then maybe 30 people at Oak Grove. And we ended up with like 140 people that first service. And we have no idea where those extra 40 people came from. It was just incredible, and we knew that we were in the right place doing the right thing.
I have to admit it was a little different. That Oak Grove was a very traditional church, because there's a lot of energy in this Hub City church. It works, and I really do enjoy worshiping here, being a part of this congregation.
I love coming to church so much now because we have so many people. We've not seen that in a long time. We've got so many young couples and children, and I just enjoy all that. Some people like myself don't like change, but we have to change because the world is changing, just so we have the one objective, and that's Jesus Christ.
I've been at this church since I was born. My mom had me in through kindergarten, I think, and then I moved upstairs. And then we moved into the youth room. By then it had died down, and there was only 3 people in my youth group, including me. And then the merge happened, and there's more people here, and everybody actually, wants to learn and wants to, grow their relationship with God.
We had primarily young people that went to Hub City, and Oak Grove had primarily older people, and they had no kids, and we had no senior citizens. And so when we merged, it just it created this an awesome thing that we never would have got from Hub City alone. After we merged, we found ways to incorporate things that type of person liked, and it changed our service for the better. And now we have the elderly people that can give us the good advice, have all the life experiences and stuff, and you have somebody to talk to when you have questions about life in general, I think.
God took 2 churches, one who was 8 years old, and the church that was 150 plus years old, and brought them together. And so it's allowed us to connect with a group of people that we weren't connecting with, to disciple some people that we didn't have an opportunity to disciple.
For those that have given to the Janie Chapman Missions Offering, I'd like to say thank you. We believed our church was healthy, but without those advisors that we had, we would not have merged. There would not have been a church merger. We would not have found out about the church. We wouldn't have this building that I'm sitting in now, and I think that a lot of people's lives are being touched by the work that's going on as a result of that foundation and those donations.
God established the church for the purpose of making disciples in that community. So the church should continue to make disciples in that community. What does God really want us to do? So to pray and to seek His face and be willing to be obedient to whatever He tells us to. That's the only way we're going to saturate our state or permeate our state with the gospel.